I'm gonna give you a first look at the Crusader. Fuck it, let's just get into the intro.
Crusader Industries, a journey worth taking. Systems on.
Thank you so much to all the support from patrons, channel members, and Twitch subscribers that make this possible. Welcome to a Star Citizen's first look. What's up, citizens? This is SubliminaL here, and in this first look, we'll be taking a tour of the MSR's exterior, interior, underbelly, and I'll show you a clip from my live stream with my first impressions of its flight. The Star Runner is currently available to spawn for Evocati and some streamers, but not this one, in 311.1 PTU. So the rest of us will just have to wait a little longer to get our hands on it. But enough with the formalities, let's get a first look of the Crusader Industries Mercury Star Runner. Heading towards the bow of the ship, underneath the cockpit, we can see a gimbaled size 4 turret with 2 size 3 laser repeaters. This is the pilot control turret and cannot be upgraded to size 4 fixed. Underneath in the middle, we have our first manned turret with 2 size 3 laser repeaters. There are also 2 missile bays with 2 size 2 and 1 size 3 missiles each, for a total of 6 missiles. Taking a step back, up top we can see the satellite dish and our final manned turret. Coming around the rear, we can see what looks like main thrusters. Directly underneath the dual USB-C main thrusters is a cargo door. The port side is not identical to the starboard side. Here we have another USB-C port. Let's take another pass from a higher angle. The nose, as you can see, has a strutless cockpit similar to the Mantis and Carrack. Here is one of the main retro thrusters. One thing I don't like is that the turret isn't recessed or unmanned. It really takes away from the sleekness of the ship, but it's not that big of a deal. Alright, let's take a look inside. We'll start in the cargo bay. This is where most of the 114 SCU will be stored. On the port side, we have engineering. Here we have access to the power plant 1 and 2, and cooler 1 and 2. Turning around, mounted on the walls, we have our shield generators. And back here is where we can find the quantum drive. All of the components are size 2. Heading back to the cargo hold, we have a small elevator. But we don't need that shit. Through this door, we have our servers for data storage. Let's head through the port side door. This is scanning. In the rear, we have what looks like more data storage, some empty space, and a support station. The support station has a radar, an MFD, and a display that shows throttle and our power priority. By the way, each room has its own individual light switch that can be turned off independently from the rest of the ship's lights. Heading back outside, just past the servers are our manned turrets. There is one for the bottom and one for the top. The Connie could learn a thing or two from this. Each turret has 2 MFDs and a radar. Let's head towards the bridge, but first, let's stop off at recreation. Here we have a couch and a full kitchen. There's also a complete chess table that is fully functional. Just pick up a piece and set it back down at any given square. I won't do this right now because there's a bug that might eject me from the ship. Heading across the hall, we have our last stop before the bridge, habitation. Here we have some large bags that I guess hold spaceship stuff. These appear to be storage racks. We have a couple of workstations that are displaying some sort of spaceship stuff. Next to this, we have our first head. Oh, sorry. He could have just locked it. Speaking of locking it, most of the panels that can open doors have an open button, a lock button, and you can turn off its auto open sensors. We'll take a look at that second stall. Inside we have a sink, a space shooter, and a shower. Moving on, we have 3 armor storage lockers. We have a bed, some more of those body bags, and another pair of beds. These can all be used to log out in. On our way to the bridge, on the starboard side, we have 4 weapon racks. And finally, we'll move through this cool looking corridor to get to the bridge. The starboard side features another 4 weapon racks. Opposite of this are what look like server blades. We'll hop into the co-pilot seat first. In between each seat, we have a console. For the co-pilot, we have a button to open the cargo bay. The co-pilot seat has 4 MFDs, but no radar. Let's hop into the pilot seat. The pilot seat has 5 MFDs and a 3D radar. On the console, we have switches to open and close all exterior, lock the ship, and open the cargo bay as well. Did you think we were done? No, we haven't even gotten to the underbelly yet. Inside of recreation, habitation, the server room, scanning, and the cargo hold, we have access to the hidden underbelly. One of the harder ones to find is in the cargo bay. To access it, open this panel and tap the open button. This will open the hidden door. Let's take a tour of these hidden passageways. Inside here is where we can store our hidden SCU. It appears to have room for 3 SCU. Anything stored here cannot be scanned by authorities. Let's head into the tunnel. These tunnels give you access to all of the secret entrances that you saw before, and they're labeled. First is habitation. Moving on and sticking to the left, we come to scanning. Near scanning, we have a one-way door that takes us into engineering. Heading back through again and sticking to the left, we'll come to recreation. By the way, if you want to open this door from the inside, you have to grab the white queen and place her on this cup holder. This is fucking dope. Continuing on again, opposite to NASCAR, we have a dead end. And finally, heading back, we have the entrance to the server room. Let me get away from this laggy place. Maybe that... Oh! Dude! Oh my god, this flies really good for its size. What do you guys think of this first look at the MSR? Does the Star Runner live up to your expectations? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoy my channel, there are so many ways to support it. I go live on Twitch just before almost every video release, and I'd love to see you there. There are also free options like Prime Gaming subscriptions and sending Alpha UEC in the verse, because reviewing ships is expensive. There's also sub-club subscriptions, merch, and more generous forms of support. Head over to subliminalchannel.tv to learn how. Your support in all forms makes this channel possible. Even your viewership, liking, and subscribing goes a long way. To continue watching, here's a video I think you may like. Here's a video YouTube thinks you may like, and until next time, citizens, I'll see you in the verse.